How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite Satoshi Club, and boy oh boy do we have some information for today. I'm going to explain the whole Binance and FTX situation for you. I was kind of waiting to see where it ends up at the end of the trading week to give you a little recap of the whole situation. So let's just get straight into it. The market is eating a big pile of Skittles right now, and what we can see is Bitcoin dropping down into the 15k level and then making a slight retracement towards the upside. Ethereum falling, the entire crypto market just simply heading downwards because, first of all, now we have only Binance as the largest exchange in the world by far. Okay, is that good? Is that bad? I'm going to talk about it at the end of the video. But second of all, it's also a problem with regulation in crypto, right? And all of these things that have happened throughout this year, such as, first of all, this FTX situation now, then we had the Terra situation from before, then we had a lot of these this Celsius situation, and all of these big corporations, corporations in the crypto world are just not acting as they should be, right? As stocks or companies in the real world, so to speak, are acting, right? And like right now in the crypto world, it's become a it's a very unusual event to have an exchange that is so well conducted. And in crypto, that could be on top, right? But in the real world, every firm has to be completely regulated. Everything has to be completely by the books. Everything. So this brings a lot of questions into the crypto world, and probably it's going to bring a lot of regulations into the world as well. So that's something that you guys should be prepared for. And don't get me wrong, regulations do not necessarily mean a bad thing, right? Regulation is always good, because if you have regulation, it means crypto can live on. It means governments may come out with their own versions of the stable coin, and maybe they take a few fees from you trading on the exchanges, maybe they restrict a few things, but there's always going to be different countries in the world where you can take advantage of different crypto rules anyways. So it's going to be all good. But let me just get into this. First and foremost, I wanted to show you guys how insane the discrepancy is between Binance's volume and Coinbase being the next largest exchange, right? Binance has a 24-hour volume of $24 billion, and it's down by 40%, by the way. The entire market, or 40% of the market, is just chilling right now, okay? Everybody is just staying away from the charts, maybe withdrawing funds, maybe going into USDT and staying away, but nobody is making any trades right now because it's probably not the smartest thing to do. All of this news, the whole week, the market has been rattled, and it's just very dangerous to take trades at this point. So as a comparison, Coinbase is around 3 billion. And as you can see, the weekly visits are 15 times as large as Coinbase. So it's, come on, it's crazy. And just the fact that, Coinbase, I wouldn't consider Coinbase one of the largest anyways, because all they accept is a few fiats, right? They don't have a large amount of coins, and they're heavily regulated as well, which is, first of all, a very good thing, because you're not going to get a FTX situation in that case. But you have all of these other exchanges, KuCoin, for example, that is quite large, that is still small, when you compare it to Binance. So what actually happened, and how did this whole feud actually start between CZ, I was gonna say Jack Ma almost, he's the CEO of Alibaba, but basically on Sunday, Zhao, or CZ Changpeng, whose video you can see right above me literally right now because I already filmed one, he's the billionaire CEO of Binance Holdings, and he took to Twitter to announce plans to sell his company's 530 million worth of FTT, or the native token of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX. And this, CZ is an absolute monster. Okay, I just have to say, CZ is a monster. But he did, say that this decision was triggered by recent revelations, right? Which nobody knows what they were. And he also said that much of this balance sheet of Bankman-Fried's trading house, Alameda Research, which is like their sister company, is comprised of the FTT token. So CZ knew something, right? And he released this news, but at the same time, he did say that they're going to do it slowly, not to influence the market, right? But the market just tends to react in weird ways. So even though CZ said that he's going to do it slowly over the course of a few months, the market absolutely took by storm. Mass withdrawals started happening. Sam said that everything was okay, but everything was not okay because Binance did their due diligence. And then Binance said that they're going to want to acquire FTX, right, after a lot of their value already plunged. But Binance actually, at the end of the day, just said, no, we're not going to acquire FTX. It's gone. So, FTX may have been doing some shady stuff, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried about having only one huge exchange in this entire world. But, maybe we have other runner-ups, and maybe this actually triggers, a lot of people to start diversifying their portfolios into different exchanges, which could be a long-term goal of CZ himself, because then the spotlight is not on Binance too much, right? Does that make sense? Then in that case, regulation may, kind of ease up. And in any case, we should have 3, 4, or 5 exchanges in this world that are operating at similar levels so that, the consumers, or me and you, or people who use crypto can actually, benefit from them as much as we possibly can, right? Now, what is Alameda, right? So this is something that you probably heard of. It's the sister trading arm of, FTX, right? And their holdings have significantly fallen in the past week following liquidity issues, illicit loans between them and FTX, customer withdrawals, and this whole market decline. And with all of these markets tanking, Alameda is winding down trading, and this Sam guy, he lost most of his $15 billion fortune. FTX now holds over 600 million in wallets, and it's a 76% decline since last week's 2.6 billion figure. And the large FTT holdings are, the most important thing, because FTX allegedly used FTT to backstop losses made by Alameda. So this is something that Binance doesn't do. Alameda makes a lot of losses, and then FTX uses their FTT token to back these losses up, right? To replenish their balance sheets. And what this does is it's illicit using of customer funds. You're not supposed to do that between two companies. And, he basically set himself up for disaster. And CZ, did he have a hunch that this was happening, or he had some inside info or whatever? Nobody knows, but you can see that, FTX addresses that are publicly known actually had the majority of, value in the FTT token, which is in some way, shape, or form pretty stupid, right? Because it's similar to the Terra situation, not too much, but you need to have your funds diversified, and you don't want to only be holding your own token. I mean, that doesn't make sense, because yes, you believe in your own token, but if your token crashes, then everything crashes. And these guys could have actually avoided disaster if they literally weren't holding that much FTT. So then it brings the question, did CZ know that these guys were holding so much FTT? He probably did know, because it's publicly visible on the ledger. And did he just take a gamble to take out one of his competitors? He just said, these guys are doing something's happening, and we're going to be unwinding our FTT position. So CZ directly knew that by unwinding his FTT position, he's going to put FTX in a very difficult position. And maybe he positioned himself to have a hostile takeover of FTX, but at the end of the day, he said he doesn't want to do it. So nobody knows what this guy really wanted to do. And also, Alameda held over 33 million in BitTorrent's BTT tokens. And this is pretty fun. Justin Sun, who owns BitTorrent and founded the Tron blockchain, said on Thursday that he would honor redemptions of everything on TRX and BTT from FTX on a one-to-one basis, even as withdrawals of other assets remain paused. So Justin is keeping his loyal people who are using the TRX network and BTT token rewarded, right? They're going to get their money back. Now, let's get back here and see what the CEO of Alameda actually said. And she said, this Caroline, that specific balance sheet is for a subject of corporate entities. We have over 10 billion of assets that aren't reflected here, talking about the balance sheet that was mentioned by CZ himself, and by all these rumors that they are actually using them intertwined between the two companies. And after that, what basically happened is the FTT token completely tumbled below $18. Bitcoin fell, Ethereum fell, prices of most cryptos fell, because the market just kind of it just got scared, right? And overall, FTT is a relatively illiquid token on open markets, which is something that CZ probably knew. So Binance's plans to liquidate all FTT tokens is a significant market event, even though Zhao said that he was going to do it over a few months, which he knew that would still influence the market, right? He just wanted to protect himself or whatever. Now, Zhao did not specify what revelations he was referring to, and as you can see right here, Bankman-Fried said in a tweet that a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors, but FTX is fine and assets are fine. And what we can see is that the CEO said that he would try to sell FTT token in a way that minimizes market impact. So CZ was trying to do something cool, or was he? That's for you to leave in the comments down below. And if you did find some value, drop a like and check out the Satoshi socials in the description below. And what you can do is, just think about this situation, because Zhao is worth 18.9 billion, having an exchange that is, this large. Okay, so that makes you think, and this is just the 24-hour volume. Don't compare these two figures. And Sam had a wealth of 15.4 billion with a 10 times smaller exchange. So was there shady stuff going on with FTX? Just judging by these numbers right here, I would say yes, there was. And even though Sam said that FTX has enough to cover all client holdings, FTX definitely didn't have enough money. So it's pretty much it for today's video. Binance is not taking over FTX at the end of the day. Crypto is down, but this is a perfect opportunity to dollar cost average. So if you guys have some USDT on the side, make sure to, take advantage of all of these opportunities where the market is going down, because in the long run, it should prove to be potentially profitable. So thanks for watching another video. This was my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below with your favorite thoughts. And lastly, I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the crypto, NFT, or blockchain world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.